Negative emotion means you've become something that you're not letting yourself be. You are something more than you are letting yourself be. And we know for sure about Esther, when that happens to her, she can hardly stand to be separated from who she is. Nothing makes her more upset than to realize that she has become something that she is now not allowing, because the perspective she holds is not allowing her to be in that vibrational frequency. You are flesh, blood, and bony, you know that? And in your physicalness, sometimes you forget that you are vibrational beings. But tonight we will have a discussion about your vibrational nature, because unless you are willing to acknowledge your vibrational nature, and unless you are able to measure your vibrational relationship with the expanded part of you, you will never be able to control your vibration, and you will therefore never be able to be consistently in alignment, and therefore you will never be able to be consistently joyful. So a lot hinges upon you knowing a handful of things. First, you are a vibrational being, and everything and everyone else in the universe is too. Next, the vibration that is you and the vibration that is everything else is managed by the powerful law of attraction. Law of attraction puts those vibrations that are the same together. So you are vibrational beings, and law of attraction is managing it. And next, the emotion that you feel lets you know how close to allowing your alignment you are, or how far you are in resisting it. The better you feel, you are in alignment. The worse you feel, you are in resistance of it. And once you understand that, do you? Been listening to us for a while? Do you accept that you are? Do you know that you are vibrational beings, and that your emotions are your guidance system to let you know whether you're what? Whether you're doing good? No. Whether you are pleasing someone else? No. Whether you're vibrationally up to speed with the expansion that your life has helped you to carve out for yourself. So when you let your alignment with who you are be of primary importance, and when you care about how you feel so that you guide your thoughts incrementally, bit by bit, what you begin to notice is you become accustomed to that high frequency, and when you dip out of it, you really, really know it. A lot of people, you know, rarely dip into alignment. They are mostly out. Sometimes they stumble in. Sometimes they find their way there through appreciation, through making lists of positive aspects, through meditation, through listening to music. In fact, there are a lot of things that distract you from that thing you do that holds you at a lower frequency. But when you accept that you are a vibrational being, and that the thought you think is the reason for the vibration in this moment, and then you do now, where all of your power is, the best you can to find the best feeling thought which brings you to the highest possible frequency, what you begin to notice is it becomes easier and easier to maintain that. For a while we called that opening your valve. For a while we called it coming into alignment with who you really are. We've given it a lot of different verbiage over the years. But what we really want you to hear tonight is that you have expanded beyond what you've practiced to maintain. And the more you practice to maintain that higher frequency, the better you will feel. Now, for some, that prize isn't quite enough. Oh, I'll feel better. That's nice. But what about the manifestation of the things that I want? What about those things that my life has helped me to identify that I want? What about the receiving of those? And so then we say, remember, you are vibrational beings, and you have created what we've been lovingly calling your vortex of creation. It's the vibrational version of your creation. It's the vibrational version that precedes all manifestation. It's a vibrational version that exists in the same frequency, you would like to say the same space, in the same place. It exists where your inner being exists. Now for some, this sounds a little bit like a fairy tale, because this vibrational reality is not something I can see. I I can't see it or hear it or smell it or taste it or touch it. I can't spend it yet. I can't sleep with it. In other words, it's not exactly what I had in mind when you said, Abraham, that I am the creator of my own reality. I would like a reality that is more tangible. And we say, but first, feel exhilaration for this vortex version. First, feel satisfied with the vortex version that you've conjured. And next, do your best to maintain a frequency that is up to speed with this vortex version. So if you've been listening to us for a while, we've been saying to you that you create your own reality in what we like to acknowledge as a 3-step process. The first step is you must ask, and that's easy because you're asking at all levels of your being all day, every day. The contrast that surrounds you causes you to do that. In fact, you can't stop doing that. You cannot cease seeking improvement about anything. And those of you who've been living with each other know that about each other. You can't stop wanting improvement. It's just the nature of the eternalness that is all of us. So your life keeps causing you to do step 1. You don't have to work hard at it at all. Life extracts it from you. You keep asking. Step 2 is not your work from your physical perspective. Step 2 is, since you've asked and launched this rocket, and since this vibrational rocket has preceded you into what we are calling your vortex of creation, the source within you, your inner being, all of us, rally round this new becoming that you have become and become it completely. We hold steady the vibrational focus of it. We hold the vision of your request. In fact, you can't even hold steady the vision of your request because you've been launching those rockets incrementally for such a very long time. Even before you came into this physical body, you were launching those rockets, you see. But since you got here, you've been launching more and more and more. And there is a vortex version of that which is you that is spinning. And law of attraction has brought all cooperative components to that version of you. The question is, are you a cooperative component? And the answer is, sometimes when you're feeling your very best you are, and sometimes not when you're not feeling so good. So this vortex version of you is spinning. Law of attraction is bringing, has brought, is bringing, has brought, is bringing, has brought all of the cooperative components. And so there you stand, vibrationally speaking, as this expanded version of you. So the question that this workshop wants to ask and answer is the step 3 part of this 3-step process. That's where you must figure out somehow, some way to be a vibrational match to what you've asked for. If you've asked for more money, you can't be beating the drum of not enough and be a match. Oh, you did step 1, you did it, and you did it, and you did it, and you did it, and you did it. You've been asking and asking and asking. And Source has lined everything up. More magnificent rendezvous orchestrated on your behalf than we would have time in all of the rest of the days of your life to articulate. So much has been done on your behalf in lining up the circumstances and events that will produce the manifestation that you seek. But your work is to find some way to be a vibrational match to what you're asking for. And here's the tricky part. You got to believe it before you see it. You got to practice the frequency of your desire before it can flow into your experience. And that's what we are referring to as the preparation of your vibrational grid. Your vibrational grid, you know, like the grid that is like the frame of a house. It is the grid that will be filled in with the details later. You have a vibrational grid that equals your point of attraction, and you are standing in the middle of that grid all day, every day. And what is coming to you in every single case is a vibrational match, a perfect vibrational match, a perfect vibrational match.